Welcome to everybody, and thanks for joining this web training. During this training, we will introduce the new multi-tube range. Especially, we will talk about the new 4 and 6 pipe units equipped with the scroll compressor. During this presentation, of course, we will talk about the new QUATTRO PROZONE family, available in 2 new different efficiency levels. Before to start with the presentation of the new range, we will make a very short summary about the multi-pipe unit. When to use a multi-pipe unit? Of course, the multi-pipe unit is suitable and needed when there is a simultaneous request of hot and cold water during the whole year. This is depending on the building profile load, which results from the climatic region, the building insulation, and the type of different buildings. As you may see from the graph, the cooling and heating load may change during the year, but also during the day in some specific applications. So for sure, a multi-pipe unit is the best solution if the building is requiring hot and cold water with the high variation during the year, but also during the day. How is it possible to satisfy this specific need? This is possible by using the multi-pipe unit. The multi-pipe unit is a clever and intelligent system able to independently choose the most suitable operating mode according to the specific plant demand. So it means that the unit is able to operate like a simple chiller, operate like a heat pump, but also to operate like a chiller plus total or partial recovery mode in case the plant is requiring simultaneous hot and cold water production. This is possible thanks to the self-adaptive regulation of the unit. It means that the unit is able to control automatically the operating mode according to the specific demand of the plant. And this is possible thanks to 2 separate heat exchangers, one dedicated for hot water production and the other one dedicated for cold water production. So the unit, let's say it is split in 2 separate water sections. One always dedicated to cooling and the other one always dedicated to heating. Thanks to the total heat recovery mode, the unit is able to produce simultaneously hot and cold water by recovering all the condensing heat in the heat recovery heat exchanger. So it means that the condensing heat is not dissipated through the condensing coil, but it is recovered in a plated exchanger or a shallow tube exchanger in order to produce the required heating capacity. Why to choose a multi-pipe system? Of course, the multi-pipe unit, so in this case the 4-pipe, is able to simplify the plant configuration. Here in this slide we have represented different solutions. The first one is the system composed by a chiller plus a boiler. In the first system, the chiller is working to produce chilled water, and the boiler is working to produce hot water. In the second system, we have another configuration made by a recovery chiller plus a boiler. In this case, of course, you have a certain percentage of energy recovered by the system, but as you can see from the sketch, the plant is very complex, and you have to provide and to install an additional controller, an additional supervisor able to manage the boiler and the chiller, and able to choose which one of the units shall work in which condition. The third one is another example of the system made by two heat pumps plus a boiler. The boiler is usually is often required, especially if the system is requiring 100% of cooling load, and in this case, the two heat pumps shall work in heat pump mode. Then, in this case, the boiler needs to work to produce the heating capacity. So, in this slide, we have represented three main, much frequent used examples to produce chilled and hot water for this specific application. So, as you can see from this sketch, a multi-pipe unit simplifies the plant configuration, and it is a single unit working, and it is able to auto-regulate its operating mode according to the heating and cooling demands of the plant, without any external supervisor, so any external control device that usually is needed in order to manage the boiler, the chiller, and other complex configurations. Where to install a multi-pipe unit? Typical application can be shopping malls, office buildings, hotels and resorts, hospitals, wellness centers, cinemas, discotheques. Why? These are typical applications of a multi-pipe system because this type of application usually requires cold and hot water at the same time. Think about hospitals. You need to produce chilled water for the air conditioning in the surgery room, and you need to produce hot water for the space heating. Cinemas, due to the high crowded environment, especially during winter, you may need to produce chilled water for the air conditioning, as well as for discotheques. But also another typical example is the office building, which is exposed at one side on the north and the other side on the south. So especially during middle seasons, in this specific application, you may need to produce hot water for the space heating needed in one side of the building, while on the other opposite side of the building, you may need to produce chilled water. So, as you can see, a multi-pipe unit has several possible applications. let's start now with the new product, the new QUATTRO PROZONE and the new QUATTRO PROZONE EA. This unit, as you can see, is available in two different efficiency levels. We have the QUATTRO PROZONE with the standard efficiency and the QUATTRO PROZONE EA with a high efficiency. Both units are equipped with scroll compressors and axial fans. We have designed a very wide range, and we will see during this presentation that this new range is competitive, efficient, and let's say powerful than ever. Why we decided to redesign this the multi-pipe range? We had different goals. The first one was to optimize our own production processes. So we needed to have a single platform, a single casing and single platform, the same used for the big scroll heat pumps like PROZONE HP, in order to increase the manufacturing efficiency. Then we also needed to introduce a more competitive unit in the market compared to Primavera and the other main actors on the market, and later we will see what is the market situation for the scroll multi-pipe unit. We wanted to offer two different efficiency levels in order to be able to compete in all the market segments. So the standard efficiency for, let's say, the lower price market, and the high efficiency for all those markets which are much more happy to recognize the efficiency of the product. At the end, another goal was to design new units which could be compliant to the new eco-design regulation. So, it's very important for us to offer on the market units which can ensure the compatibility with the new ERP regulation. Let's analyze now in detail the range. In this slide, you can see the QUATTRO PROZONE with the standard efficiency. The range is very big, starting from 50 kW cooling capacity up to 500 kW. We have 15 different models, and we introduced several models from 50 up to 180 kW, equipped with a single circuit. In this slide, you can see the QUATTRO PROZONE EA range. EA means high efficiency unit. This range, as you can see, is much more bigger than the QUATTRO PROZONE range because we offer 25 different sizes with a cooling capacity range from 54 up to 865 kW. These are multi-scroll units, and we offer the same as for QUATTRO PROZONE single circuit units from 50 kW up to 136, as you can see from the slide. And we have extended the range of the scroll multi-pipe unit up to 865 kW, so it's a very big range available on the market. What's new compared to the old QUATTRO PROZONE? Of course, we have a new casing, as you can see. Compared to the old one, the new casing is manufactured with the W-shaped coils, while in the old one you had straight coils. The advantages of this new configuration are several, are a lot. By using the W-shaped coils, you have more coils per phase with the same footprint. This means that we are able to improve the heat exchange and the efficiency of the unit, even though the footprint, so the overall dimension of the unit, is almost the same. Another new is about the single circuit sizes. Up to 800 kW, up to 180 kW, we have introduced a single circuit unit in order to be competitive. So, of course, our goal was to be competitive in this specific market segment. Another advantage of this new design and this configuration regards the maintenance operation. As you can see from the picture, having a W-shaped design ensures easy maintenance operation, because you can access to the refrigerant circuit very easily. So if you need to repair something in the refrigerant circuit, or if you need to replace an heat exchanger, replace a compressor, you don't have to remove the coil, and this was needed in the whole configuration, as you can see from the slide. What's new? Also the range extension up to 870 kW. In fact, by using multi-scroll technology, it is possible to ensure higher efficiency at partial load if we compare the scroll units with the screw units. So we developed the range up to 870 kW. Compared to the screw solution, of course, the scroll one ensures lower weight, lower shipping weight, and of course therefore lower shipping costs. In this slide, we have represented a comparison between scroll and screw units. Why? Because we think that multi-scroll solution is the best solution and is able to provide a lot of additional benefits. In the first graph, you can see that we have represented the QUATTRO PROZONE EA together with the current EVA QUATTRO, that is the multi-pipe unit equipped with the screw compressors. We have the cooling capacity, range, and the number of compressors. Of course, the QUATTRO PROZONE EA is equipped with a higher number of compressors compared to the EVA QUATTRO, in the same range, so between 300 and 900 kW. In the second graph, we have represented the number of refrigerant circuits. So as you can see, the blue line represents the QUATTRO PROZONE EA, and as you can see, this unit is equipped with a higher number of refrigerant circuits if we compare the same cooling capacity. So, for example, EVA QUATTRO, the biggest size of EVA QUATTRO, providing 700 kW, is equipped with 2 circuits and 2 compressors, while in the biggest size of QUATTRO PROZONE EA, we have 4 refrigerant circuits and up to 8 scroll compressors. Consequently, a higher number of circuits and a higher number of compressors ensure a higher part load step and, of course, higher backup capacity, because if a compressor is in failure, it means that you have only the second compressor working in the EVA QUATTRO, while for the QUATTRO PROZONE EA, you have additional 3 circuits able to provide the cooling and the heating capacity needed. So the backup capacity of the unit is always higher if you choose a multi-scroll solution compared to the screw solution. Regarding the part load step, of course, if you have a higher number of steps, you have, of course, a higher efficiency of the unit, because the unit is able to follow the plant load in a more accurate way, and from the efficiency point of view, from the power input point of view, you will get a lot of benefits, of course. Other advantages of the scroll solution are lower maintenance costs. Think about the replacement of a scroll compressor compared to the replacement of a screw compressor. Of course, it's much more easier and quicker to replace a small and light scroll compressor than a big screw one. And also think about the replacement of a plated exchanger compared to the shell and tube exchanger. So it's clear that choosing a multi-scroll solution ensure lower maintenance costs. Another advantage is about the weight. For example, if you take the size delivering the 640 kW, you have 1,500 kilograms less in the scroll solution compared to the screw one. Delivery time. What about the delivery time? Well, of course, the scroll unit has a shorter delivery time than the screw one. You have almost 7-8 weeks for a multi-pipe equipped with a scroll, while for a multi-pipe equipped with a screw, you have 10 weeks of delivery time. So it was our goal to produce, to design a multi-scroll unit able to reach up to 800 kW in order to offer more benefits than the screw solution. As I was mentioning before, another driver of our redesign process was the eco-design regulation. According to the new eco-design regulation, all the heat pumps, and of course the multi-pipe is considered as an heat pump, must be compliant to certain levels of seasonal efficiency in heating mode. The eco-design regulation will be enforced starting from September 2017. Therefore, we decided to design these new units in order to be compliant with the new regulation, in order to reach up to A++ of efficiency class. And we decided to follow two different approaches. The first one for QUATTRO PROZONE with the standard efficiency, in order to have a unit able to be compliant to the regulation, but also a unit with the competitive price. And we also decided to design the QUATTRO PROZONE EA with high efficiency. The standard efficiency unit has the ER level from 2.6 up to 2.94. The COP has a range between 3.10 up to 3.46. And therefore, the ETA-S, which is the seasonal efficiency according to the eco-design regulation, the range of the ETA-S is from 129 up to 134. Differently, the QUATTRO PROZONE EA has a higher ER and COP levels, so ER from 2.8 up to 3.35, so up to A class of efficiency. COP from 3.37 up to 3.51, A class of efficiency also for the COP. And as a consequence, also the ETA-S, because it has a very strict relation with the COP. The ETA-S is from 139 up to 145 level. Let's analyze now in detail the components, the single components of the unit. The unit is equipped with eco-profile fans, and all the fans are regulated with a step condensing control in order to ensure the proper adjustment of the airflow in accordance to the different air temperature, outdoor air temperature. We have, of course, two plate heat exchangers, one dedicated for hot water and the other dedicated for chilled water. Scroll compressors from Danfoss. The new casing, as you can see, the frame is much more light, and it ensures very easy maintenance operations. The unit is also equipped with the electronic extension valve, and the electrical panel includes the Modbus card as a standard feature, automatic changeover for the hydraulic version, so it means that if you select double pump version, the changeover between the two pumps is made automatically and not manually. And another standard feature of the unit is the phase failure relay. The electronic expansion valve, as you know, ensures a lot of benefits: the maximization of the heat exchanger at the evaporator, minimization of the response time according to the different load variation, and this is very useful for a multi-pipe unit, because a multi-pipe unit is the best solution when you have the very high load variation. So the electronic expansion valve is able to quickly adapt its operation according to the different load variation. Optimization of the superheating regulation, and of course it ensures also the maximum energy efficiency. Eco-profile fans, which are available also with the condensing control with variable fan speed modulation, compared to the standard EBM fans, because we want to remind you that EBM produces two different models of fans. Let's say the low efficiency fan and the high efficiency fan that we call eco-profile. Compared to the standard efficiency fan, the eco-profile fan is an AC fan equipped with the OLED blade shape, able to ensure reduced power input and therefore also reduced noise level. If you compare this type of fan with the standard one, on each fan you reach -6 dB of sound power level. On the electrical panel, we have a lot of features. The unit has a high compatibility from the control point of view with the main BMS systems like Modbus, BACnet, and also long torque. So compared to the old QUATTRO PROZONE, the old range, we have enhanced the BMS compatibility by introducing also BACnet and long torque. The control is also able to ensure summer-winter automatic changeover according to the outdoor temperature, so you don't need to switch the operating mode of the unit among summer and winter mode, but the unit is able to auto-adapt its operation according to the outdoor temperature. Also, the remote control by digital input is available, and energy saving and auto on-off functions, but let's analyze them in detail. Another advantage of the control is about the dynamic set point. The dynamic set point allows to adjust the outlet water temperature according to the outdoor temperature. It means that you can adjust the set point if the outdoor temperature is increasing or it is reducing. What are the benefits? Of course, if the crank coil terminals are able to work with a lower water temperature, you are able to reach higher COP levels, so higher efficiency level, and therefore lower energy consumption. This is possible by setting a climatic curve on the electronic control and setting some parameters on the control, fixing some rules defining at which temperature, at which outdoor temperature you want to reduce or increase the set point according to the specific plant needs. The energy saving and the auto on off, they are available on all the iPro controller. This function is able to adjust the set point value to the required value for a specific time band of the day. You can set up to 3 different time bands during the day, and this will ensure optimization of the energy consumption. And also another function is that to start and stop the unit according to specific time band. So if you want to start up the unit early morning and in order to reach quicker the set point, you can set different set points and also different time bands to make it. At the end, last but not least, we have the digital defrost. As you may know, the digital defrost is a sophisticated algorithm developed by Thermocold. So we are the owner of this technology. And the digital defrost is able to minimize the number of defrost cycles, the time of each defrost cycle, and at the end also the number of unnecessary defrost cycles. One of the biggest, let's say, problem of the heat pump, especially when the heat pump works with lower outdoor temperature, is the defrost cycle. Because if you don't have a sophisticated system, a sophisticated technology able to manage in the proper way the defrost cycles, the unit will be less efficient, and also there will be a high risk of frozen and of the coil and high risk of damage of the coil. This algorithm was designed in order to prevent damages of the coils caused by fast icing, and the unit stops due to low pressure alarms caused by a very fast ice formation on the coil. Let's resume quickly how it works. It works with 3 main variables: the outdoor air temperature, the evaporating temperature, and the time, and 5 different thresholds. So, according to the evaporating temperature and the air temperature, the controller of the unit is able to decide and to prevent the unit stops in case of very quick, very fast ice formation on the coil. So basically, according to the evaporating temperature and the air temperature, if the evaporating temperature is dropping down very quickly, the unit, the controller will decide if to make the defrost or if to adjust the operating mode by switching off some compressors in order to increase again the evaporating temperature in order to avoid unnecessary defrost cycles. Another very important advantage of the multi-pipe unit regards the system redundancy. For all the sizes, all the models equipped with 2 circuits, the unit is equipped with 2 separate control cards, so 2 different microprocessors. This means that the circuit 1 is completely independent from the circuit 2. So this ensures maximum reliability of the system, and 50% of capacity backup always guaranteed in case of mechanical or electronic failure on one circuit. Basically, if one circuit is in failure, the other circuit is able to provide 50% of the cooling and heating capacity, and therefore you have a no-stop operation of the multi-pipe unit. This feature is one of the key features of Thermocold multi-pipe unit, because we are the unique producer, the unique multi-pipe manufacturer able to offer the total system redundancy. Of course, in order to provide this feature, the software is a highly customized software, and this is one of the strength points of our range. By having 2 separate circuits managed by 2 separate controllers, it is possible to manage also the defrost cycle in a very specific way. We have an advanced defrost control able to minimize also the production of negative energy towards the plant. So, in this sketch, in this slide, we have represented the possibility that one circuit is not working and the other circuit is working. So it means that the unit is working in heat pump mode only, producing 50% of the load, because the plant is requiring 50% only of the load. Let's assume that at certain outdoor conditions, we need to perform the defrost. What happens? In a standard unit, the circuit 2 will make the defrost and the unit will stop working, only producing chilled water. In our multi-pipe logic and in our multi-pipe control, we are able to switch on the second circuit in heat pump mode, because we have a dedicated control card for the circuit 1, while the circuit 2 is performing the defrost. It means that, of course, the plant will not, you will produce not only chilled water, because on one circuit you are making the defrost, but the unit will produce hot water, because one circuit will work in heat pump mode, providing the 50% of the heating load required by the plant. In order to increase also the performance of the unit and the heat exchange on the coil surface, we have introduced the hydrophil coating. The hydrophil coating is a specific treatment of the condensing coil available as an optional on the price list. This optional is strongly suggested if the unit should be installed in high humidity countries, because this specific coil treatment helps to increase the capacity of the unit, especially during the defrost cycles, because it improves the drainage, the condensate drainage on the coil's wrist. This treatment, of course, will reduce the risk of accidental icing of the coils and improves also the defrost efficiency. We strongly suggest to choose this optional coating in case the unit must be installed in such countries where you have very high humidity level during the winter. Let's analyze now the acoustic version. For both units we have the low noise version and also the super low noise version. The low noise version is made in this way: the basic version with the additional on-off condensing control by step and additional sound compressor jacket. In this way, compared to the basic version, the sound level reduction is -2 dBA. The super low noise version is made with the basic version, with the continuous fan speed modulation, and the soundproofing box for compressor, in order to ensure a sound power level reduction of -5 dBA, always compared to the basic version. So, if you need -2, just choose the low noise version. If you need -5, you can choose the super low noise version. So, two different sound level efficiency. Of course, we also can offer different hydraulic versions. The basic one with 2 pumps and 3 different head pressure levels: the low, the medium, and the high. And also the double pump version is available on the price list. In case of specific request, we can also provide and offer inverter water pumps. Let's analyze now the competition. So, what about similar units on the market? In this graph, we have represented the competitive landscape, and we have analyzed the range among the main competitors on the market. Of course, this analysis is referred only at scroll multi-pipe units. So we did not take into account the screw unit. Let's start from Ross. Ross has a scroll multi-pipe range from 40 kW up to 340. With the unit named TXAEY. So it's a very short range. The same range, we find the same range in Clevex. So Clevex range starts from 50 kW up to 330 kW with the WSAN XEM MS unit in the light orange color. Also, RC group is available on the market, but RC has a small range too, as you can see from this graph, from 50 up to 200 kW. And the RC unit is called Trilogy. Then we also have IRMAC with the UNRP unit with the small range. Please, can you switch off your microphone? Also, Swagon with the blue box unit is available on the market, and also in this case we have a small. We can see that the range is very small, up to 220 kW. And at the end, the main actors are Climaveneta and Thermocold. Climaveneta has 2 units in its portfolio. The next QB basic version with standard efficiency, and the next QCA, the high efficiency. Thermocold has two levels of efficiency as well as Climaveneta has, and the cooling capacity range is, as you can see from the graph, is almost the same. What is the difference? The difference is that while Climaveneta has the high efficiency only starting from 350 kW up to 850, Thermocold has the biggest range of high efficiency scroll units, starting from 50 up to 860 kW. So here in this range, Climaveneta is not able to offer any high efficiency product. While Climaveneta has a low efficiency product, also up to 800 kW, but due to eco-design regulation, this low efficiency unit may not be compliant with the Lot 1 in force from September 2017. So that's why we decided to develop the range up to 850 only for 850 kW only for the high efficiency unit. So if you have a look, a global look at this graph, you can see that we are able to offer the biggest range in the market among all the competitors working in this specific market segment. Considering that Climaveneta is the unique competitor able to offer the same type of unit with a similar range, we decided to make an analysis from the efficiency point of view with the Climaveneta. As you can see in this analysis, you have the yellow line, which represents the next QB from Climaveneta, very low efficiency levels. Think about the maximum EER level reached is around 2.8. And our basic efficiency unit, so the QUATTRO PROZONE with standard efficiency. As you can see, especially in the range between 40 and 300 kW, has always a higher efficiency level compared to Primavera. Let's analyze now the high efficiency units. As mentioned before, in their portfolio, they do not have a high efficiency unit between 60 and 300 kW of cooling capacity. In fact, in this specific range, the QUATTRO PROZONE EA has no competition, because we are able to reach up to 3.36 of EER level, and nobody in this specific cooling capacity range is able to do the same. It means that, of course, the QUATTRO PROZONE EA is suitable for specification, because you will not find any competitor able to offer such a high efficiency unit in this range. Okay? If we analyze now the range between 350 and 800 kW, Primavera and Thermocold are almost aligned in terms of EER ratios. What about the COP? The situation is pretty the same, as you can see. We have next QB, yellow line, and in terms of COP, the ratio, the value is very low. If we consider the standard efficiency, the QUATTRO PROZONE with the standard efficiency, we always ensure higher COP levels, always, because we decided to optimize the design, especially in heating mode, due to the eco-design regulation. But if we analyze the next QCA, so the high efficiency from Primavera, also in this case, their average COP value is around 3.3, while with the Thermocold high efficiency version, we are able to reach up to 3.5 of COP level. So it means that also in terms of COP values, the competition will be very difficult. As you can see from the red circle, in this specific range, cooling capacity range between 40 and 300 kW, Primavera is not able to offer a unit with a COP level around 3.4. So we suggest you to work specifically in this range, and you will not find any competition on the market. In this table, we also analyzed the operating max of some competitors. Here we have Primavera, Armec, RC, Blue Box, and Clivet. In this table, so we have represented the minimum and the maximum outdoor temperature in cooling mode, as well as the minimum and maximum outlet water temperature in cooling mode, and the same we made for the heating mode. the red circle says that we are able to ensure the lowest outdoor temperature on the market. With the QUATTRO PROZONE, minus 16 centigrade, and with the QUATTRO PROZONE EA, minus 18 centigrade. While Clima Veneta, minus 12, and RP from ASMAC, minus 15, Trilogy from RC, only minus 10, Blue Box, just minus 7, and Clivet, only minus 15. This is another strength point of our multi-pipe unit compared to the main competitors. We can analyze here in detail the two operating maps. In cooling mode, we are among 45 and 46 has a maximum outdoor temperature, and it is possible to produce chilled water down to +5 in cooling only mode by adding the additional fan speed modulation as an optional. Here we have the heating operating mode, the maximum outlet water temperature +60 and minimum outdoor air temperature -16 for the QUATTRO PROZONE and -18 for the QUATTRO PROZONE EA. In both cases, the unit is able to produce +35 of outlet water temperature. And this one is the operating maps in total recovery mode. So, of course, +16 of outlet water temperature in heating, and the outlet water temperature in cooling mode is between -6 up to +18. What is the evolution of the 4-pipe system? You know that the Thermocold in its range has also the 6-pipe unit. So together with the 4-pipe unit, we redesigned also automatically the 6-pipe. What is the 6-pipe unit? The 6-pipe unit is a 4-pipe unit equipped with an additional defibrillator for the partial recovery. By using this specific unit, it is possible to satisfy the simultaneous request of heating and cooling, but it is also possible to have an additional partial recovery thanks to two additional pipes, water pipes, thanks to a defibrillator. So we have also developed the PROZONE, and let's resume quickly how a 6-pipe unit works. The 6-pipe unit has 3 different water sections. The first 2 are the same sections you will find in a 4-pipe unit. So one hot section from the condenser, and the other, the cold one, from the evaporator side. The 6-PROZONE, so the 6-pipe unit compared to the 4-pipe, has a third section made by a defibrillator. The defibrillator is a plated exchanger allowing to obtain hot water in summer mode and in cooling plus recovery mode And this hot water can be used for sanitary purposes, so to produce hot sanitary water, of course in a small capacity, in a small heating capacity. Or another possible application is post-heating, if you have an air handling unit. So as I was mentioning before, together with the QUATTRO PROZONE and QUATTRO PROZONE EA, we have introduced in our new catalog the Stay PROZONE with the standard efficiency and the Stay PROZONE EA. Basically, the Stay PROZONE is the QUATTRO PROZONE with the additional dissipator, and the Stay PROZONE EA is made by the QUATTRO PROZONE EA with additional dissipator for the partial heat recovery. So here you have the range between 50 and 500 kW for the Stay PROZONE with the standard efficiency. Sorry, I skipped for 5 slides in the meantime. And this one is the range of Stay PROZONE EA between 60 and 865 kW. Why we want to say that we have the biggest range on the market? Well, until now we have presented the straw solution, but with runoff compressors. Then we also presented the 6-pipe unit, which is the 4-pipe plus dissipator. But compared to the others, we can offer the biggest range because, in terms of straw solution, because we also have a 4-pipe unit since 1 year, a 4-pipe unit equipped with variable speed-driven scroll compression. This is the 4VS-EA. We have presented this unit last year during Mostra Convegno exhibition in Milan. The 4VS-EA has a wide range between 70 up to 260 kW of cooling capacity, available in 9 different models. We take this chance of the multi-pipe presentation to remind you about the promotion we sent you last week. Last week you should have received a newsletter by Thermocold announcing a specific sales promotion from our managing director, Giovanni Renna, regarding the 4VS-EA. So the object of this promotion was to offer a 5% bonus granted if each distributor is able to sell at least 5 pieces of 4VS-EA within the current year. So this promotion will ensure a 5% bonus on the total sales amount reached during the year, and it is dedicated to the 4VS-EA. So if you didn't receive this communication, just drop me a message and I will forward you again the communication. We want to push the market for this unit because until now, no one is able to offer a similar unit. So this is an advantage, but of course, in order to win, we need to make specifications together with the designers. This is the approach for this is the general approach for multi-pipe unit, but of course for the variable speed driven multi-pipe unit, for the inverter multi-pipe unit, it's the best approach, because if you specify the 4VS EA, at least you are sure that nobody from the competition will be able to offer the same technology for the moment, because rumors say that the other competitors are working to develop scroll multi-pipe inverter units. So for the moment, we are the unique company in the market able to offer this unit. Let me complete this presentation by talking about the literature available on Thermocold website. If you have your account on Thermocold website, you will be able to access to the new list price very soon, the technical data sheet of all the units presented during this webinar, and also the technical bulletin, and the PowerPoint presentation. So this one we showed during this webinar will be uploaded this afternoon on the website. At the end, also the new selection software, the 3.8 release, which will be available for the download on our website starting from Monday, Tuesday. But don't worry, you will receive a specific communication between Monday and Tuesday of next week regarding the new price list and the new thermosol selection software. If you don't have an account on our website, please create your own account and download everything available on our product.